Peace. This is Positive Benzo Withdrawal, and I'm coming to you on March 17th. I wanted to make my 8.5 month video. I make a lot of videos on the halfway mark. I just came out with a video a couple days ago because I've been in a wave, and previous to that, like a few days prior, I was like closing the Setback chapter and then went into a bad wave. It started a couple of days ago. Today's Wednesday. It started on Sunday. I apologize, my camera is like coming in and out weird. It's just, it's one of those old school MacBook errors that it's not even that old, just a few years. But I digress. So my wave started on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So got really, really bad yesterday. Today just started off like just fucked. Like bad wave, and then like a wave in the wave, and then like another wave, like a triple tsunami wave where I was just like, whoa, like, and just going like, how the fuck do I do this? Like every time I go back into a wave, I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, how am I supposed to do this? Like, what's the thing? How do you do it? And then I'm like, all right, minute to minute. I'm just going to whittle it down to the minute. Somehow arrived to now like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 1:15, and started looking at my old videos and realized like what an awesome way to like go back and see like my progress and see like how I've gone like this up the mountain. And the last wave video I had made was in January, and watching that and being like, oh my God, yes, like yes, that's what's happening right now. But also seeing like differences and how my baseline is higher than it was then. So if you've been following me for a minute, you might have heard me say like switchbacks up the mountain, and every time you go like window wave, but your baseline's going up, I'm like, okay, my baseline did go up, but like all the same symptoms as a video I made literally like little over 2 months ago. I'm like, yep, that one. So classic wave symptoms. I've been having like head pressure, the nasal pressure, eyes all wackadoodle weird, like the wavy, nauseous, boaty, like honestly, whoever came up with the word wave, like had it, yeah, like that's like the perfect name for this, like the surges, like surges, tingling acid in my back, crying, just like that. It's like this neuro thing that happens. I think it's when it's rushing the glutamate or the cortisol or all 10 of the excitatory neurotransmitters all at once or whatever. I feel like it creates this like big overwhelm of like emotional sensation as well, like the neuro emotions. I know they did a whole segment on neuro emotions with the Inner Compass people. Nicole and Angela, I believe, did one. And yeah, so like the neuro emotions are really strong, and then like being able to see that, and I have everything written in like a diary too, like an online like a digital calendar, and I can see that it broke, right? Like it broke like January 14th, and then suddenly I'm making videos where I'm like, so what's up everybody, let's get our identity back, and I'm like it's just doing better. So that's helpful. And for anybody who's thinking about it, like do a vlog. I think the vlogs are like super powerful, and they've helped me a lot. And I was looking a couple of days ago at like the beginning of this whole journey, and yeah, like it's coming up on 4 years since I've been going through this, and just to have something to look back on, like seeing myself in the very beginning of my taper. Well, I had been updosed when I first started doing these videos. I had been updosed and like transferred onto Klonopin and spent 2-3 months in outpatient psych ward, like trying to get off the Klonopin while doing like little DBT skills and like playing with Play-Doh and shit, and like getting through like bad waves, and still not knowing at the time what the fuck was really wrong with me. I mean, I eventually did find out, and just kept refusing the antipsychotics. I was like, no, no, no. Thank God. I mean, I did try a couple of antidepressants that they offered, but that made me so bad, like instantly. And then I even tried lithium because, of course because they want to diagnose you. They're like, I think they just don't know, honestly. They're just sitting there like, well, we don't know what the fuck is going on with this person. Let's just try this and this and that. Like, it's such experimental. It's really like laboratory rats, Man, I took that lithium and I felt like shit. I mean, everything I took made me horribly worse. So I was just like, no, and I saw the people there getting like ripped on and off medication and then going back up to the 3rd floor, which was where the like lockdown was. Like we were on the bottom and like the 3rd floor was where people would get sent. And like people just going up and down to the 3rd floor and like the medications and like getting ripped off and shit. And wow, that was gnarly. So that was like coming up on 4 years. It'll be 4 years in May. Holy crap. And I just never would have thought I would be here. I never would have thought. I mean, psychiatry is crazy. And I'm going to give a shout out to a friend of mine. Yesterday we were chatting and, oh God. My son is texting me something about the guy that was supposed to bring his Chinese food. Now he can see him like on the app, and it looks like this guy went to get groceries before. People are doing double duty right now, I guess, trying to make their money and stuff like that. But that's kind of funny. Anyway, I think this homeboy's name is Diamond. All right, cool, man. Get your groceries, but bring us our lunch too. So, tips. We give tips. I totally digress. Where am I? I'm sure nobody's even like listening anymore. Y'all probably popped off on like minute 3. Like, oh yeah, there she goes again. But anyway, yeah, and I have no idea what I was talking about now. So that's fun. Oh yeah, so I just think like, oh, my friend. So yesterday we were chatting, and she's still tapering, and she's in like a hard spot. Like she's been a brutal taper for her. She was like polydrugged and on Klonopin for years. And she was saying like something in the text about how she'd had like 20 years of butchery from these meds. And I was like, ooh, butchery. So if anyone does, if y'all don't know, like I was a punk and a metalhead, and like for a long time really into metal, and my kid is a metalhead, and we listen to a lot of genres of music, but we like metal too, and like different kind of branches of metal and whatnot. So she's like, butchery, and I'm like, ooh, butchery, that sounds like a really cool name of a metal band. And then I was like, I'm sorry that you went through so much psychiatric sadism. I said, that's barbaric. And then we were like, whoa, that could be the name of our band. So Butchery is the name of our metal band, and Barbaric Psychiatric Sadism is the name of the album. She plays guitar and vocals. I play bass, vocals. We need a drummer so we can be a 3-piece, and we need some names of songs. So if you feel like you want to, like, in the chat, in the comments, you want to put a couple names of some metal songs that go along with butchery and brutal psychiatric sadism, please. And, it's all a joke. Like, we're never really going to do this, but it's just kind of something fun to entertain, as we as we, I'm all over the map. That's the thing. So I clear my schedule until Friday. So I'm not seeing clients until Friday because I'm just trying to like get over this situation that I'm in. And it probably is like, I could think I could probably see clients, but like probably in the afternoon because I've been so sick. So anyway, I'm going to send this, and peace and love to y'all. And just remember, like, disclaimer as always, I am literally a worst case scenario. And if you're watching this and you're tapering, probably don't watch my videos to begin with, and just know that, ooh, I'm feeling the wave. All right, so here it comes. So this is my wave in the wave. You know, you just got to get that surfboard and that wetsuit and just fucking ride that shit. And it always goes like this. There's always a peak, and then it always goes down. So I'm feeling it coming on a little bit. It'll probably get really, really bad. I'll sit here and maybe cry and then go, I don't know how I'm going to do this. And then it'll break, and then I'll be on to the next thing. All right, everybody. We'll see what happens in the next couple of weeks. And I'll probably be making these videos because it really does help me a lot. So maybe I'll even see you tomorrow. Peace, everybody.